Well, hello there, two-stroke turbo fans. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to All Things Automotive. This is my shop dog, Stella. You've seen her in a lot of videos. She's laying in her little bed here. She likes to work alongside me as I'm working on the cars. I got a little perspective for you today. This is our personal car. We use it for skiing. It's the kids' car. In other words, my young daughters drive this car now, and it's been around the block, and a lot of you have chastised me for booting my own car. In other words, putting a wheel lock on my tire every night, and I still do that. Portland has gone through a rough phase during COVID. A lot of car thefts, especially Hondas, because you can file down the key and you can enter the car, and these things are super easy to steal. As well as the wheel boot that I self boot. I also self steering wheel lock the car, and if you'll notice right here, I'm gonna turn the key off here. The steering wheel is worse for the wear. We had the steering wheel boot on there, and somebody wanted to steal the car so bad they just used a hacksaw, cut off the steering wheel lock, and then proceeded to cut off the Kelly converter with the same saw. And then they stole the roof rack with the rocket box. That box on top, the Yakima rack for our skis, is our second or third one. They've been stolen. They don't just steal the rocket box, they steal the entire rack. If you look here, I siliconed the bolts. They just used a drill, drilled out the bolts or unscrewed and took the whole thing, the whole rack. Which is ridiculous because you don't have the keys for the rocket box. So that's a bummer. This car has been stolen at least twice. It was attempted to be stolen a third time. They tried to smash that window, but they couldn't get in, and they were ticked. I do have a GPS tracker on it. I do have the steering wheel lock every night. It's parked on the street, and the wheel boot. And what you might think is, oh, Mark, you live in a politically bad area. I don't think it has anything to do with it. Let me show you something. A customer brought in their car, and they're doing the exact same thing. It's not as old as the Honda, but I'm going to go through that as well. So here we are at our next victim, or our next car. This car has yet to be stolen, and it's because I've encouraged them to use the wheel lock. The wheel lock is on this car. This car is equipped with a kill switch and also a steering wheel to brake lock. In other words, it loops around the brake pedal, the steering wheel, and they diligently leave their glove box open all the time, because that's what most people break in. They don't know what's in the glove box. They think there's something special in there, something valuable. So this car has dual glove box. They just leave it open all the time. It's a hassle, but it's what we live with, and it has gotten better, but I think the the last report I heard is that the amount of the car thefts are down 53% from the high of about 2021, 2022. So that's better, but still, you gotta live with it. It's just a hassle, and you just deal with it and you move on. So the newer cars with the immobilizer systems and the key fobs that are more complicated, to have the immobilizers built into them, it's not a problem. But these key activated Hondas and Subarus and Toyotas, the older ones, they're all targets, and the thieves know that. But like I said, it's getting better, but we still got a ways to go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for letting me vent.